Okay, on our last part of the hospital management system project, we have the report, and we used Microsoft Word to produce the report, and here is the report. And the title of our report is Computerized Hospital Management System Application Report. And let's explore the report. There is the logo or the background cover. We have the table of contents. From the table of contents, we go to our fourth page that shows the list of figures, and from the list of figures we have the abstract, and in our abstract, the abstract, for example, says that the computerized hospital management system was created to improve the efficiency in patient data analysis, that is, calculations pertaining the patient bill, drugs used by the patient, costs incurred by the patient in treatment services, and also the purchase of drugs, and lastly, issuing of checkout payment receipts for the patients. Our chapter 1, we have the introduction, and our introduction here says the computerized hospital management system, HMS, was created to improve the efficiency in calculations pertaining drugs used by the patient, patient bill, and any other cost incurred by the patients. In chapter 2, we have the system analysis. Under the system analysis, we have the introduction, and the analysis of the computerized hospital management system include the following: problem identification and definition of the existing system, merits of the computerized HMS system, demerits of the HMS system, and lastly the feasibility study. The next subtopic is problem identification and definition. Now in this, we just need to identify the problem which led to the we need to identify the problem and also define it. From there we go to the objectives. Before we go to objectives, let's go to point number 2.3, that is the computerized hospital management system, HMS, and we have the objectives, and the objectives of this computerized system are as listed below: to analyze patient data records correctly without errors, to store the records for a long period of time, and lastly to secure the patient data records. We also have point number 2.4, benefits of the computerized hospital management system, and the advantages are as listed below. Number 1, or point number A, maximizes and ensures correct data entry, performs calculations correctly and accurately, it saves time, and lastly, it's more secure for data storage and information. We also have the limitations of computerized HMS as they are listed there, and lastly we have the conclusions. From there we go to the feasibility study, and under feasibility study we have the technical feasibility, we have the social feasibility, the economic feasibility, and also here we have chapter 3. In chapter 3 we have the system designs, and our system design we have the hospital details, and in the hospital details, the pictures that we have, the images